Oh, hi. Hello, dolls. Welcome back to the dollhouse. It's me, Jessie. Hello. Oh, hi, Carb. Hello, welcome in. Oh, hi, Zerov. Hi, guys. Hello. Hope you're doing well. Hope your time zones are treating you okay. I'm about to have a little snack of mochi, warabi mochi. While we all trickle in here, we are taking a break from Ko-fi shop items. I'm waiting on some materials for the dice bags to arrive. So in the interim, we are working on a cross-stitch piece for my baby boy that I actually started designing when I was pregnant. And silly Jessie thought she was going to have enough time to not only complete the design, but actually maybe start stitching. Oh, sweet summer child. That did not happen. But thankfully, baby is growing a bit older and calming down a little bit, and mama has a little bit more time to herself. So I got some help from our good friend Cup of Joe to clean up the design. He was very sweet to do so. And I started stitching. So yeah. Doing good today. Stomach's feeling much better today. I'm so glad. So glad to hear it. Okay, I'm gonna eat my little snack, and then we're gonna go to the desk. Actually, should we go to the desk first? I'll go ahead. I'll hit my food time button here. One moment. I pull up our stream playlist. All right, let's go. We've got a different angle today. Hi. You can see some of my desk. I've cleaned it up a little bit. But yeah, this is what we're going to be working on today. Hopefully it'll focus a little bit, though I know the camera really hates looking at cross-stitch because it thinks it's pixels, and so it starts glitching out. So we will figure that out. But first, I have some warabi mochi and some matcha syrup. I'm going to put this matcha syrup on the mochi, and I'm going to put the mochi in my mouth. Was melting recently. It was 30°C in the UK yesterday. I know that that's really tough for UK folks because of the lack of like air conditioning. It's no comparison, but it has been like 36, 37 over here, and it's not great. It's not great. But we do have air conditioning, so I'm very thankful for that. At least we can survive on the inside. But going outside is oh boy, it's rough. It's rough. Yeah. Oh yeah, brother. We love a Joe. We love a cup of Joe. Hell yeah, dude. All right, I've got some matcha syrup on this shit. It's good. Hold on, I'm gonna offer one of these to hubby really quick because I think he got a different syrup. Hubbard, would you like to try a matcha? No, you're good. I know what normally tastes like. Good, right? What? Yeah, it would be nice. Alright, sorry about that. When I went to Japan on late October 2024, 2 weeks the weather was so warm, leaves hadn't started turning. Yeah, nah. It's still pretty... Summer lingers. Summer lingers here. It sure do. How? Yeah, hopefully it's not too bad this year, but who knows? Climate do be changing, unfortunately. Yeah, my mom's gonna be visiting us end of September into early October. And, I think, you know what, I think the heat's still gonna linger. I don't think we're gonna be able to escape that, unfortunately. But yeah. It's good. It's yummy. Yum. Oh. Okay, I only have one more. And then we'll get stitching. So if you don't know what this design looks like, let's take this back here. Do I have? No, I don't. I can't show you guys the entire design because it does involves baby's name, but I can show you just enough. I'm just gonna zoom. So his kanji is down at the bottom down here, and I wish I could show it to you because Joe did a fantastic job of like making it, like giving it a drop shadow, making it look super shiny. There's like sparkles around it. It's very cute, but I don't want to dox my child, so can't show you that. But this is a little crane flying in front of a rainbow. Wiggles was a rainbow baby. Very funny, Zero. No, but he was a rainbow baby, and so I wanted to keep that imagery of a rainbow. With the crane, Joe added some values into it, added some shading and like little like feathers. He also edited the head up here, so you got feathers flowing in the wind. Changed the beak color. He just did a fantastic job, and I'm very, very grateful for him. A rainbow baby is a baby who is successfully conceived, even like despite infertility issues. It's if you really struggle to get pregnant, but eventually do. That's your rainbow baby. It's basically a miracle baby. It's just another way to say miracle baby. But yeah, so he's my little rainbow crane, and I wanted to make this for him when he was newborn, but no dice. But it's okay. We're doing it now, and I think it'll be great. It'll be fine. It's more for maybe it's more for me. I don't know. It's for him, but he didn't ask for it. It's fine. I don't know if he cares about it. I think he does care about his plushie crane. That the community was amazing in getting together his little custom plush. So he loves his little stuffy. But that's something he can actually play with. This is just gonna be a decorative item in his room. So yeah. Anyway, so I am actually taking out some stitches up here because I just started a new project, and of course I've already made a mistake. I did an extra row right at the end here, so I gotta take this out and then just the edge of this light blue here, and then we're gonna fix that. So that's where we are. I'm gonna zoom back in to what we're doing. Yeah. Okay, so let me take this stuff out real quick. So I want to make sure my tracking is working okay. Maybe I should lean my iPad down a little bit. Okay, so I gotta yoink all of this stuff out before we can actually add stitches. I also wanted to talk about the shop drop coming up. So I think I'm gonna wait to do product photography until the dice bags are finished, because I kind of want to try to get everything done in one day just to have like the same lighting environment. But I have started writing down some notes about how I would like to photograph stuff. I've just gotten ideas for the bookmarks. The way that they're currently listed on the Ko-fi shop, I'm not terribly happy with. I don't feel like it showcases them very well. So I've come up with a couple ideas on how to arrange them for photography, and also how to show off the reversible nature of the bookmarks. I'm trying to think of other ways to display like the bracelets. I don't have like those like, some people have like little hand sculptures or something that they put jewelry on, like rings and bracelets and stuff. I don't have one of those. I'm trying to think of something akin to that, like something I can drape jewelry on that would look attractive. I want to showcase all the stuff in the best way I can so it looks the most appealing, because I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I'm still struggling financially here, and like translation is like the translation work that I'm doing right now is gonna get me an okay, like decent paycheck, but like these past few months have been so bad that like I'm almost like I need to sell everything that I've made. If I manage to sell out literally everything, holy shit, you guys, that would be incredible and amazing and wonderful. Obviously, I know that's a big to do. That's a big accomplishment, but I don't know. Crazier things have happened, right? So that's why I just want to put my best foot forward when it comes to photographing them, and then I gotta think about how I want to market them. Like, I really want to do some theming or something. I'm not sure. Like, I have these really nebulous ideas in my mind about what my brand is gonna look like. I'm also wondering if I should try to get the seahorse doll in there as well to kind of advertise at the same time as the Ko-fi drop, like advertise my doll making again as well, because I would love to take on doll commissions again if I can. only if you have excess funds and you genuinely want the thing. Like, don't just buy it because I'm like, help, you know. Especially if you are not in a position, you know, if you're in a position of also needing help, like, please prioritize yourself. That would make me happiest. Okay, I'm gonna move my needle minder actually down here so it's more out of the way. And we're going to actually do a little snippy snip of these guys over here, because unfortunately they're wrong. So I'm gonna have to undo a little more than is necessary so that I have enough tail thread to anchor back behind the piece. I hate when I make mistakes that actually have to be removed. Like, it bugs me a lot, but that's where we're at, and it's fine. At least it's not a crazy amount of stitches, and I did catch it before I did any other colors. That would have been pretty bad. Because if I'm stitching new sections based on what's already there, that's where if it throws off even more sections of floss and I have to undo even more, like, that's where it's really heartbreaking. Love to get a doll commission at some point when I have the funds. Yes, please take care of yourself first, though. I know it's been a struggle over there as well, so please don't worry about it. And, like, folks never need to apologize if they can't support me in that specific way. There's plenty of other ways to support creators that don't involve, you know, actually purchasing things. But I mean, obviously purchase things if you want them, and you can, but I never want people to feel bad because they're not able to do that. Like, because I don't want to feel bad that I'm not able to do that either. You know, if I had unlimited funds, you know, I'd be supporting all the artists that I love, you know. Is this... okay, where am I? This is the culprit. Okay, I'm gonna undo a little bit more. Like I said, I need to undo a few more stitches. So we're gonna undo this row. Should have enough. Okay, because there's gonna be 2 tails, I think. We've essentially cut this thread open in the middle. Okay, so we've got one up here and one down here, right at this section. Okay. Yes. That is my number 1 rule. Take care of yourself first. People going broke because they want to support me does not make me happy. That doesn't help. Obviously, I can't control others, you know, and their wallets, but at least I can make my wishes known. Right? Anyway. But yeah, I really would like to, it would be great if this drop is successful. I'd love to do similar drops and like really figure out what folks are like into. And focus on doing that, because unfortunately I feel like translation is not helping me out a lot. Like, I don't know. It's good that I have this potential, like, this might be a long-term thing if this client is happy with my work. It would be great if I could get like a steady relationship with them. But barring that, I don't know. Creating stuff with my hands is where I'm really, I think I feel the most passionate, and is really something that brings me a lot of joy and fulfillment. And if I could do that more as kind of part of my job and live that way, like, I would be intensely happy, right? Just intensely. And once I'm able to, I think once baby is going to like preschool and I have more time in the day, I can probably get back to actually streaming IRL, like actually wearing kimono again. Like, that's something I've been meaning to get back to for ages and ages, and just, he threw a little squeaky wrench in all of that. And yeah, I want to get back to it. So, all right, let's go ahead. I'm gonna ignore the dark blue for a minute because I want to go back and fix this area. I don't think that's long enough. Should I get a cropped image of what the final piece is going to look like to kind of pop up on screen? I think I probably should. I think people tend to want to know what the fuck you're making when it's at this sort of stage where it's like, I can't tell what I'm looking at. And I don't want to keep zooming in and out of my pattern. Yeah, let me do that real quick. Alright, I'm going to take this off screen for a second. This is not what I want. Hold on. Send a copy to if I do save image, is it going to save to files? Or does it save to my photo reel? I hate it when it saves to the photo reel. I don't want to do that. It saved to the photo reel. Okay. I always forget how to. I hate how I have to send in my photo reel first and then it'll save to files. That's ridiculous. That's ridiculous. Alright. It's in the files. So let me pop that up on my PC real quick. Why is Twitch giving me the absolute wrong number of people who are who are watching? Because I know for a fact there are more than 3. Okay, one moment. Oh my god, stop sliding. I need a new iPad case. Beep, 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 beep. Wait a minute. Oh. I don't know why there's no thumbnail for. Whoa! That's incorrect. Hold on. That's incorrect. Sorry. I'm glad that it popped up that big because that was the wrong file and it did have his name on it. Is it this one? Now I'm afraid. I'm afraid. Could you load the thumbnail so I know what I'm looking at? There it is. Okay, I got it. Boink. Bird. Bird. I guess I can put this here. I heard something about a lurker view count change a bit ago. Oh, no, I think that's more like what counts towards, like if you're aiming for partner, like, I think, unless I'm wrong, maybe I'm wrong. I thought it was more like, because you have to have a certain number of average viewers to apply for partner. And I was pretty sure that the lurker, like what constitutes a view, like that whole thing was more for that sort of thing. But I don't know if it's literally just for your visible stats. Like, that's kind of wild. I don't know. I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Okay, let's fix this bit. So we are here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, and then the 7th one is the row of 4. But yeah, I'd love to be back in kimono and like doing the whole thing. I've been thinking a lot about what I want to do in future, just like, I don't know. I feel like I'm always full of dreams and then I never get around to actually accomplishing them. So doing this Ko-fi shop drop, I think, is a big deal for me though, because if I can figure out what works there, and like make that a more regular part of creating for me, like I think that's a really great way to just have content lined up already, you know, like I'm making stuff and you can get this stuff, and you know, I think that's interesting in and of itself. But also, you know, I want to get back to doll making. I want to, I don't know, just a lot. There's a lot of things I want to do. Hi, Ben. Don't remember exactly what the specifications were for what? Sorry. Oh, the viewership thing. Yeah, I don't know. I also am like perpetually out of the loop about what's going on this website, and so I'm very thankful for people letting me know, like posting about the fucking generative AI that Twitch is brazenly. I saw that their chief product officer, I think it was, like literally said out loud, if we made it opt-in, no one would opt in. And I'm like, yeah, no shit, Sherlock. Damn, dude. Bullshit. Yeah, and I'm not on TikTok, so like, yeah, I miss a lot of happenings. And so I'm very glad that there are folks in my radius who are paying attention and also care to keep me in the loop, because otherwise I don't know how I would peek out from under my rock. Yeah, you think? Seriously, it's just, so brazen. Community managers encouraging people to opt out to show the Twitch community wants no part in it. So, are these people working for the same company? Like, what is going on? What is going on? So what? They're internally at odds? Like, this is like, they still have not addressed the AI category thumbnails either. That garbage is still there. And there was a user voice about that as well, so I'm not feeling particularly hopeful, unfortunately. She's on camera alongside the guy who said nobody would opt in. She makes a face during that. Oh my god. Oh, the calls are coming from inside the house. Here's Ven spilling the real tea. Holy shit. That is bonkers, dude. That is straight up bonkers. Oh, I gotta change baby's, reset his white noise. His foot's up on the wall. What a silly little man. He had such a hard time yesterday, not napping all day. It was probably one of the roughest train trips we've taken with him. He was just so restless. Just would not stop wriggling out of our arms. Just had a rough go of it. But I gave him dinner a little early and put him to bed a little early yesterday, and he's a lot better today. He seems to be in good spirits. Which we love to see. Should I? Okay. This is something I kind of want to float as an idea for you guys. If you have any opinions about it. Should I do something like... Should I do some special event? Like a special stream for the release, for the drop, for the Ko-fi shop drop? Like, I'm wondering if we should do... If I should, like, set aside a day and we do some sort of, like, community thing, or... I don't know, I kind of want to do something with the live stream to kind of... Maybe we could do like a giveaway? Or like something to just hype the whole thing up, because... Oh, whoops, I need to snip that first. Especially because I haven't done this before. Like, I haven't done a drop like this before. I really want to bring as much attention to it as I can. And if I'm live streaming, you know, people can like rate in, and like we could get more eyeballs potentially on the whole thing. I really hate how normal AI is becoming. My best friend said he told me to apply for a job. Almost got immediately rejected by whatever AI bot the company was using. We called to ask about it. They said we can't do anything if it rejects it. What the fuck? I think a giveaway stream could be fun. Maybe whoever buys something gets put in a raffle, get a doodle or drawing as extra reward. Yeah, for sure. Or I could even make something special, like something physical, to be included in their order. Ooh! Yeah. But what though? Ooh, what if I did a giveaway for like a custom Omamori? Could do that. I could do a giveaway for a custom something or other. I need to hang these fucking cross stitches up on my wall. They are in the way. Like sitting under my desk, getting in the way of my legs. Okay, we are now here. I think what I'm gonna do today is I'm not gonna focus on crossing stitches. I'm just gonna focus on placing stitches, because sometimes baby does let me stitch while he's playing, and if I can just leave some like half stitches in there to cross, then I won't have to be looking at a pattern, so I can just focus on doing that, and then that's easy, and I don't have to think, and I don't have to worry about losing my place. I just focus on crossing. So that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I should let that rattle around in my brain a little bit about doing like a giveaway. But what should I be doing during the stream? Because it can't just be like we sit and chat and look at things I've made. I should either be making something or doing something sort of related. Some games. Yeah, I'm wondering. I don't know. I don't want to come across like I hate games. That's definitely not true. Because the thing is, I want to be able to stop whatever's happening. Like, for example, if we get a raid, right? Of maybe a friend who wants to get more eyeballs on my stuff. I want to be able to stop and like show off the Ko-fi shop stuff and like talk about the drop and like get, you know, drum up interest. And I don't know if we're playing games, like if we're doing Jackbox or something, I feel like that's going to be really difficult to just, you know, because I also don't want to like halt the vibes, like if we're playing a game together. Like, I don't want to just, like, stop everything. People are like, oh, I just want to play this game with you guys. Like, you know. So, I don't know. That's just my initial thoughts. Yeah. Yeah, because everything is pretty much on pause due to the dice bags, because I need to wait for interior fabrics to arrive. And then get all the embroidery and assembly done. But I would like to do it sooner rather than later, because I'm looking at next month's paycheck and I'm feeling that little pit in my stomach, you know? But wait. Oh, only 2? Hold on. Is that right? Yes. Go over here. I think I keep running my hand in front of my own tracking for my face. I think my avatar is like freaking out a little bit. I know, I like it too. The recent addition. I'm always partial to the MapleStory tracks, though. It's very nostalgic. Did you used to have an overlay that showed what song was playing? I did, and it was bugging out a lot. So I just got rid of it. But I can let you know what songs are if you need to know. It would get, I don't know why, it would get stuck on a track, or it just would say not playing even though it was playing. Yeah. It stopped working. I just realized I don't have a drink and I'm thirsty. I should probably run downstairs. Oh, let me take a peek-see. I'm gonna have to go back. It's called Lychee Beach by Leon Chang. Actually, I feel like this is a little too sleepy for me at the moment. Nope. Yes. MapleStory. No problem. Oh, Jesse, you cutting it close. Okay. Let's see. Should we... Oh my god, iPad, please. Should we do the white? Should we fill in some white? Excuse me. We could do the legs. We could actually just completely do the legs. That might be fun. Let's do that. Mahalo. mahogany. Thanks for the hiccup. Chicken legs. Oh, hold up. Actually, hold on. This might be a mistake, actually. Hold on. Because I seem to remember... Let's see, red-crowned crane. Oh, yeah, this was something that I meant to fix. Oops. The red-crowned crane has black legs. Like, he was right to change the color of the beak, but not so much the legs, and I forgot to change that. So we're gonna do some... Oh, shit. Okay, so... we're gonna have to change this to blue, and then how are we gonna do the shading? Okay, we're gonna have to edit this. Can I edit? This is a free trial, so I can't actually use the fill tool. Where's our palette? Filter? Current colors. There we go. So we've got this blue. Oh, shit. Because that's gonna just blend right in. Do I need to add... Oh, is it gonna look weird with black? Because that's the only one that I think I would actually have. Well, okay, let me look at my floss. Oh, shit. Okay, where's my blue? Where's my blue? Okay, I do have a slightly lighter blue that we might be able to use. I wish I had a slightly darker blue. No, that's like a gray. There's a darker blue, but I barely have any of it. I don't know how many stitches that's gonna afford me. Oh, I could try that. Ooh, maybe cutting it close though. Okay. We're gonna... Oh, am I gonna make this gamble? Do I not have this color anywhere? Oh, I could also look in my Olympus box. Oops. Rummage, rummage, rummage. Okay, how about you? No, you are almost the same blue. How about you? Okay, I found another darker blue. Okay, we're gonna try this. Because I've got a bit more of this, so it's less of a gamble on running out of thread. So this is the dark blue that I have that is basically filling in for black with the crane. I have this slightly darker blue that we're going to use in place of Oh boy, did I... Is this color anywhere else on this pattern? I think I might have bought... Oh, no, it is. Okay, it's used for the crown. That's great. And I need it for the rainbow and the beak. Okay, great. I was gonna say, if I bought a skein of floss that I ended up not using at all, I would be very sad. Okay, so what I want to do is replace this light orange with our dark blue. So that means that's just gonna... Where's my pencil tool? How does this work? Oh, do you just select the color? Oh, I see. Okay. So I'm actually gonna do this. Not that. Okay. And then I don't know what number this is. I think it's probably just from a basic pack. So we're just gonna look for a similar kind of color. No, not search. I don't want to search. Hold on, go back. This is 824. These are, I don't understand why these numbers are not. Somebody's gonna have to explain it to me. Okay, let's just say 823, even though it's not really. We'll just do this. We'll see how it looks. Oh, I think that's gonna work. Yeah, I think that's gonna work really good. Okay, perf. Okay, cool, 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 cool. Dink. Don't look at that. Okay, let's do the legs. I'm glad I decided to do the legs because I did need to edit them. So let's use this mystery blue. I'm just gonna take this whole fucking strand. Probably want to move this out of the way. Wah, 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 wah. I forgot that I wanted to edit that. Okay, so we are down here. I'm going to double check that. Yes. The second set of 3 on this side. Yes. Yes. I also need to revamp the listings for the custom omamori, just to have like actual examples of commissions that I've done for folks instead of just an illustration. I feel like it's not really. I feel like the thumbnail should be an actual item and not just an illustration of an omamori. Oh goodness, come on. Man, the cicadas are so loud. It is surely summer. We've got a strand that doesn't want to behave here. Where am I? Did you ever figure out where you got the dance to this song? No, I have no idea. The previous song, right? Yeah. I don't know. It was just in my head. Like, I must have seen somebody do some sort of dance. I don't think so, because the difficulty is that it's not that I saw somebody dance to that song. It's that I've seen somebody do a dance and then I attributed it, like I added it to that song in my brain. If that makes sense. I was like, this sounds like somebody would do this dance to this song. But I can't describe the dance and I have no idea how to look for it. It's just in my head. It's just there to entertain me. Evidently. Oh, I was gonna run downstairs and get a drink. I was gonna get a drink, but then I forgot. Okay, just give me a second. I just want to finish this bit. Stitching is so addictive for me. I'm just like, one more stitch. Just one more little section. It's so, I don't know what it is. I love it though. And especially since finishing the Moon Goddess, like stitching on like fabric that's way easier to see is like, oh, I'm so speedy, look at me go. And my eyes don't hurt like they did before. And it feels so nice. Yeah, I get the same feeling with cross-stitching that I used to get when I was a kid and I'd be playing like my DS in bed or something. I'd be like, just one more level, or I just want to find this thing, or I gotta, just one more, you know? It's that same feeling. Is it dopamine? Is that what it is? Maybe that's it. Oh my god! Someone, a very old friend that I have a hard time staying in touch with because she is just really difficult. Like, she doesn't respond to messages for a very long time. I'm not on the outs with her or anything, but she's just, I don't know, she's got her own stuff going on, I guess. She just texted me. I'm like, oh, hello. Can't wait to text her back. Yeah, that's exciting. I wonder if anybody ever feels like that with me, because I do the same shit. I fall off the face of the earth. And I'll be like, hey. Hey, how you doing? I wonder if anybody gets excited when I text them. It's like, oh, Jesse. Oh my god. Okay, I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a drink. Burp. Okay, I'm back. I've got some black bean tea. Nice. Thank you for the WB. What's it mean?
What exactly is the WB? Can someone tell me this? What's it mean, the WB? The water bucket? The wimpy boy? The wet bananas? I don't know what. The weird butt? What? I'm asking.
I'm asking. I'm just asking. think we are over here. Oh, hi, Juan. No, not a stork. It's a crane. It's a crane. Hello, Rika. Hello, how are you doing today? Hope you're doing good. Oh, did I not? Oh no, it's because I changed it, right? I was like, why didn't I? Jesse. I was like, why didn't I do the dark blue down here? It's because it's the dark blue that I literally just changed to dark blue. It wasn't dark blue when I was doing the dark blue earlier. Freaking out for no reason. I had a fun idea for a sticker recently, and then I forgot what it was. I should have written it down. The only thing is, I'm not a sticker maker. I just kind of had an idea, and I was like, oh, that would be a fun sticker. What was it? It was a play on words. It was a play on words, and I think it was an anthropomorphic... Oh! I'm sure somebody's done this. Actually, I should Google it to see if somebody's already done this. Somebody must have. I can't be the only one to think of it. Lots of people have done it. Lots of people have done it. I thought of Humpty Dumpty had a great fall. But he enjoyed his autumn. There's a lot of examples of Humpty. In fact, I think there's a comic that I think I have seen before. And here my brain was like, hey Jesse, you made this up. Right, because I was reading nursery rhymes to Wiggles. And I was like, oh, what if Humpty Dumpty had like a great fall? Huh? Yeah. Not the first person to think of that. Daydreaming, I really like this song. 走れないこの心幸せですDaydreaming 思い出す自由だった私を Daydreaming 思い出す自由だったあなたを Daydreaming 思い出す自由だった私を Daydreaming 思い出す自由だったあなたをStitching little legs, stitching little legs, stitching little legs, stitching little legs. Let's see, how many rows of these are we doing? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 rows of 4. Just little steps down. Spent the past hour listing some things on Facebook Marketplace. Good job. That's hard to do. I've been actually one of the things on in my home and garden notebook that I've been putting off for so long was listing things, not on Facebook Marketplace, but a similar app. Oh my god, I had such a weird interaction lately with that app though, because so one of the things I was trying to get rid of is Wiggle's old baby bottles that he doesn't use anymore. And I listed them for like 300 yen. And somebody bought them. And I was like, oh, great. What usually happens is somebody is interested in purchasing something that I'm getting rid of. They will message me first, right? And talk to me, like chat to me about it. And then decide to click purchase when they've, gotten a little more info or whatever. This person buys it and then messages me. And is like, I'm going to make a payment today. And I'm like, great, sounds good. And they're like, well, depending on like how long it takes me, would it be okay for me to come pick them up today? And I was like, yeah, that's great. I was like really excited. I was like, great, I can get these out of my kitchen, right? Don't hear back for a little bit. And then the person is like, that's great. By the way, would it be okay for you to take cash? Because I always, just as a matter of thumb, I've never had a problem really in Japan, but I got burned with Craigslist shit in the States before, like years and years ago. So I'm just like, I'm gonna do online, you have to pay through the app, like you have to pay by card or whatever. Just because I don't want to deal with cash, right? And so this person is like, would you take cash? And I'm like immediately annoyed because I'm like, if I took cash, I would have specified so. Because I've had to say this to somebody before, just like, sorry, I'm only taking the online payment. And I've done that with somebody before they clicked purchase, right? They were like, oh, would it be okay if I paid in cash? I'm like, sorry, I only accept online payment. And they're like, oh, okay. Well, I'll figure it out. I'll get it done. And they did, and they bought something from me, and they came and picked it up. This person is like, will you take cash? I'm like, no. And they're like, okay, got it. Completely ghosted for 3 days. 3 days are up. That means an automatic cancel on the app's end. And I'm like, and I go to the chat, and this user doesn't exist anymore. And I'm just like, what was this? What happened? Over 300 yen of baby bottles. First of all, if you really, really needed to pay cash, could you not click purchase first? Because, like, I can't change the listing to accept cash after the fact. I can't. I'm just not able to do that. Which, if you're using the app, I feel like maybe you should know that. I don't know. But it just felt so strange because it was like, why do you need to pay cash so badly? And also, why would you click purchase if that was the problem and never follow up? Like, and then delete your account? Like, it was so weird. I'm like, what were you trying to do? And now I'm like, I hope you weren't like trying to like scope out my house or some shit. Like, I don't know. It was just weird. It was just a weird interaction. Maybe they were so embarrassed they just left the app entirely. I don't know. It was really weird. It was really, really weird. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I don't know. It was very, very odd. So, still got the baby bottles. They're still listed. It's weird. Yeah, it was just... I've never had that weird of an interaction before here, but listen, like I always say when people ask about, you know, me living in Japan or whatever, humans are literally the same humans you find all over the globe. There's gonna be weirdos and assholes there no matter where you go, you know. Sure, there are like in broad strokes, people seem to have more common sense and propriety. But, nah, there's still wild shit happening here as well, so. Despise Facebook Marketplace. Kijiji? I have not heard of that one. Craigslist or anything like that. Just end up with so much nonsense, adventures, bullshit over it, right? Yeah, it's like, you just take it to Salvation Army, get it over with, I don't know. Unironically, I had at least 20 people say they're interested in this one cart I have, and all said absolutely nothing after said it's still available. What is the purpose? Are they bots? Like, what is the purpose of this? I don't know, man. I don't know. Who the fuck knows? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then we got a row of 5 going down here. I don't know where I picked that up here instead of here. I picked it up somewhere. I have no idea where. Here. And here. If anybody knows, give me a clue. Kijiji. Is it Kijiji? Is Canada's Craigslist. Why is it called Kijiji? Kijiji. Sounds like something Wiggles would say. Like trying to say Keiki's name. It says Kijiji. He kind of calls her like Gigi. Gigi. It's very cute. Kijiji. Kijiji. It's gonna be a vocal stem now. Great. What have you done? It means village. Oh. In like a native language? An indigenous... Hello, Daniel. Welcome in. Happy first time chat. You pronounced it right, which is actually impressive because nobody does. I mean, literally, anytime I see a word that just has consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, consonant, vowel, I just pronounce it as though it were Japanese. Oh, Swahili. Oh, that's interesting. Did not clock that. No idea, but it really gets on my nerves. Yeah, I mean, I think it would get on anybody's nerves if they had their head screwed on right. I'm not going to have these up for long. They're all only $5 anyway. If they don't sell, just going to give them to Goodwill. The rest of the stuff is going to donate there. Yeah, let's like, why ask if something's available if you're not? It's same vibes as I get so irritated. I posted about this on Blue Sky at some point, I think. I get so irritated. I have a friend who will text me and be like, hey, Jesse, how are you doing? What's up? Not 5 minutes later, sometimes even within the minute, I will respond and be like, hey, buddy, I'm good. How are you? Crickets. Fucking crickets. I'm like, bro, why are you texting me? Why are you texting me? Why are you initiating a conversation if you're not interested in continuing it? I don't understand, please. Don't do this to me. Oh, it drives me bonkers. Drives me bonkers, but at the same time, I feel like I can't say anything. I don't know why I feel like I can't say anything. I just feel rude if I'm like, hey, why are you texting me if you don't want to talk? I don't know, man. I don't know. Yeah, it drives me insane. I don't know. I had a different friend text me. And I responded immediately with a follow-up question. And they did not respond for a good while. I don't know, maybe they just got distracted by something, but like, I don't know, man. When you don't reply for like the next couple days, I'm like, what were you even doing? Was I your backup plan for being bored? Like, I don't know. Maybe that's it. Man, it is warm. I am warm in here. Man, I do have sunshine coming in here, so that's probably part of it. I don't know how accessible black bean tea is outside Japan, but damn, guys, if you can get your hands on it, try it. It's so good. Just mildly sweet, no caffeine. It's nice. It's a good summer tea, I think. My mom goes on buying and selling sprees here and there, and I end up having to do the logistics. Mom, don't do that. At least don't foist it upon your child. Like, come on. Isn't bad if it's something the size of a soda can. If it's baby stuff, she wants me to inspect it. I don't know what the fuck I'm looking at. Or if it's a heavy thing or some other BS. I see. I don't know why she's offloading it to you. That doesn't seem very fair. Like, maybe you could go look at the thing that you want to buy? She literally is the type to nag me and argue, like genuinely try to yell down others in the family to get her more baby. Ooh. What? Come on, dude. Not the way. Let people make their own decisions for their lives. Come on. I don't really understand that at all. Like, the whole give me grandchildren thing. Like, I really don't get it. Like, is it a hormonal thing for some people? Like, is it just like a biological, like, I need tiny babies because I'm this age? Is it a generational thing because they got yelled at to have babies? Is it, you know, that it's curious. I don't really get it. Cause like with me and Wiggles, I'm like, if he wants to have a family, that's great. If he doesn't, that's cool. Like, as long as he's like happy and not hurting anybody, like he can do whatever he wants, you know? I'm not obsessed with legacy, you know? I did talk about how I was like, even though it was like a very kind of patriarchal thing, hubby's grandpa, before he passed, was like, really wanted us to have a son, and like I couldn't even tell him that I was having fertility issues at that point. He was very, and like I get it, because he was kind of the last person with his family name, and the only way that we could pass that on in the traditional sense would be to have a boy. And that was something that was important to him. And so when we found out we were having a boy, I kind of just felt like, even though I don't particularly subscribe to that line of thinking, I felt happy for him in retrospect that he got what he wanted, you know, in a sense, you know. But I have no idea. I really don't like that people do that. Oh, sorry, chat moved a bit. Hi, Kitty. I don't really like that people do that. I'm not having kids ever. Yeah, and like that's your choice. Like that should be, and that should be respected. You know, it's like, yeah, this shit's hard, and also it's not necessarily something that everybody wants, you know? My friend just recently had her aunt yell at her saying she owed the family having kids because she deleted her cousin's save on Pokemon when they were... What? Sometimes certain people make me feel like I wish there was an eject button on the planet. Just like, get me out of here. That's insane. Capital I. Insane. I watched you mentally blue screen of it. I did. Just the full exasperation crashed down on me all at once. It's so... What is wrong with people? She forced queer people where we work to quit with her transphobia and will go manic and start a new project. I gotta lift and carry a bunch of shit. And will, despite the fact she knows I'm queer, verbally drive into me how much of a man I am and how good a father I'd be. I genuinely hate families, the whole concept of that. I have certain people in my family who genuinely believe the misunderstood and chopped quote that blood is thicker than water, because you don't know the rest of the quote, which is, it's the blood of the covenant is thicker than the water of the womb. It's exactly the opposite of what they think it means. And it's just like, nah, dude, like my personal philosophy is that the things we choose have inherently so much more meaning than the things that we are given, you know. And here's the thing, your birth family could be really strong. It could be, you know, maybe even potentially stronger than the chosen relationships you have in your life. But that is not a given. That is something that is earned and worked for and hard won, in my opinion. You don't owe anybody anything. You can be grateful for a roof over your head and food in your mouth and all of that shit. But if you're mistreated otherwise or neglected otherwise, like, yeah, no, you don't owe love to anybody. You know, they have to, it's a two-way street, you know. That's why it's so important to treat people with respect, especially if those people are children you have brought into the world who did not have a choice in that, you know. I'm sorry about that. I'm really sorry. Okay, Rika, I'm gonna go ahead and say no on that part though, okay? Sorry. I have really strong feelings about this. And I do not want to get into it because I do not want this to be a combative environment or atmosphere. And it's not the place. But that shit really bothers me. It really bothers me. I understand the bitterness about systemic shit, okay? Systemic problems that favor heterosexual people. I get it. We are not painting all people like that, because it's exactly the sort of shit we don't want to be painted with. And I feel very, very strongly about it. I do not appreciate it. And I'm sorry I'm getting heated, but like, you cannot say that's all straights, that's all whoever. Like, no. Because how do we expect people to be allies if they're not allowed to have their own identity too? People who were born straight have just as much choice as people who are born queer, okay? Of course they have advantage, of course they have a privilege, of course, you know, of course. We cannot do the same shit that people who are acting in bad faith do when they say all gay people are like this, all trans people are like this. Like, you can't do that shit. And it's not allowed. I'm sorry. All right. I'm gonna say that off. I feel very, very strongly about that. Like as I said, there's more going on there. Sorry. In various ways, including that she comes from a family with some very long history, some familial health stuff, and more. I won't get into all that. Also, extremely ace, has literally zero interest in having kids aside from that not happening. Yeah. Anyway, I'm gonna get back to stitching. I'm sorry. I really don't want this energy. I really don't want this energy. We need a bacon button. We need a bacon button. Maybe not necessarily bacon, but... It's also because, you know, I'm married to one. Sorry, I'm gonna keep talking. I'm married to one. You can't say shit like that. You know, this is the same shit that Maddie Morphosis got when she went on Drag Race. Like, how are we gonna actually change the system if we are stooping to the same level? You know? I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna do it. Hold the people accountable who are actually responsible, and don't lump everybody else in with them. On the other side, my friend's kid celebrated his first birthday recently. He's very cute. Aww, littles. A cakin' button. Cakin' instead of bacon. Cakin'. Cakin' what? Cakin' anything you want. Family is obligation, not love. I mean, like I said, not necessarily, but I do think it's hard won. Demand love from obligation, yeah. You know, I'm very jealous of people who have good, healthy family relationships that were just built there from the get-go. You know, it's really hard to undo damage sometimes, you know. Just imagining cake with a basket of bacon. I'm sorry. I need to stand up. I need to shake this negative energy I just put in my body. Sorry. I'm gonna open up my curtain. Got a beautiful blue sky with clouds again today. It's nice. Typhoon rolled in. So we had a typhoon, and instead of just going over the ocean, shit decided to like turn course back, go straight over Japan. So like, it was insane. We lost, so since I moved here, there were some really big, I think I talked about this last time, there were some really big trees outside my window, and they're all but chopped in half by the windstorms and typhoons. There's only one sad looking little branch hanging on for dear life, and the rest of them have been kind of cut down to size to match the rest of the orchard. Different friend, obviously I ended up playing fetch-ish with him. He was in his walkie chair, would throw a toy, I'd get it and hand it back to him. What are we talking about? Sorry. Oh, you're talking about a baby? Are you talking about a baby? I thought you were talking about your friend for a second. I was like, he was in a walking. I imagined a walker instead of one of those like baby. What are they called? I know what you're talking about. Like where they're kind of suspended in the thing. Which those are not. As long as their feet are touching the ground, I think they're fine. But if they're not, like, those are actually really bad for their hips. Do we need some cakey purrs to cleanse the air? She's not in here currently. I think she's napping somewhere. Had to specify a different friend from the one who got yelled at. I got it. 1 and 80 years old at the same time. I was like, wait, is it your friend? Is it a dog? What is happening? Oh no, did I miscount something again? Jessie. Okay, I gotta go back. At least these aren't crossed, and it's still on a live thread. I think I got distracted by my emotions. Okay, so went down here. That one's good. Oh, I just missed one stitch, and it threw my whole thing off. Should we jump to the other foot? I think we should, because we can. Doing some little birdie feet. Some little coin feet. I'm thinking about adding to my tattoos at some point to add the birds of my husband and my son. I thought about having them like right under the flowers in like, do you guys know like blue and white porcelain, like Chinese porcelain style? I think that would look so beautiful if I could get blue and white ink. Oh man, I'm excited. I can't wait to text my friend back. I'm just excited she reached out. I haven't heard from her in so long. How do you find out what bird you are? Does it depend? Oh, no. So the birds are basically, there's kanji in both my husband's name and our son's name, where if you isolate the kanji, it is the name of a bird. So that's why baby is a crane, because the kanji for crane is in his name. That was one reason we wanted to go with that name, because hubby also has a bird in his name. And what's crazy is we went to the zoo, and those two birds were in enclosures right next to each other. And I was like, oh, it's my boys! It was great. Yeah, it was really crazy. considered getting a tattoo. It's just never find any designs I like. I would definitely wait until it hits you. Because for me, I was not sure if I would ever get a tattoo because I knew that I was fickle enough to where I couldn't do something like a fandom or like something I knew like I could possibly like fall out of love with in future. I knew it had to be intensely meaningful for me in order to even do it in the first place. And so thankfully I was able to find something that meant something to me. Did Wiggles have a favorite animal at the zoo? The last time we went, he really loved the wallabies. He did not want to leave the wallaby enclosure. The time before that, I think he was too little to really know what was going on, but he did really like petting the bunnies in the petting zoo area. Oh, hi, Dusty. Have a good look. Eat it up. But yeah, we're definitely gonna go again when my mom visits. I can't wait to see what he actually loves. Cause like we bought him a sand cat plushie because they had sand cats there. And I remember Luke was super enamored with the sand cats. But we bought him a sand cat plushie. I guess Luke did. And he loves that plushie. He loves sand cat. So next time we go, I want to take him back to the Sandcat enclosure and show him. Because he'll probably recognize him this time. Because he was what? He was just barely a year old, I think, when we took him the first time. Yeah. Now he's at the point where he can tell stories about past happenings, sort of. Like, oh, this morning, like, Mom and I saw the garbage truck outside, so he'll say stuff like, window, mama, truck, green, bye-bye, you know? He's really making connections and starting to want to communicate about things that he's experienced, and it's really crazy to watch a human being go from glorified potato to a little guy who can speak his mind, you know? It's really something, like, I can't really describe the feeling of it. It's crazy. Yeah, sandcats are pretty cute. The gears are turning. They certainly are. Sometimes they turn a little too fast and hard. He's very sensitive. He's very emotional, like his mama. So he's got some big feelings in that little body. I'm so glad I had this super dark blue lying around. Because I think it's just the ticket for turning these legs black. Here, I can move this a little closer to the camera. Except I don't think it wants to focus. Camera never wants to focus on cross stitch for some reason. Rude. Whoa, it's 1:30 already? Shit. Oh. man, is he awake? Are you gonna go back to sleep? I just turned on the monitor and he's sitting up. Oh, Bubba. Did you lose your passy? Where's your passy at? Oh, did he drop it somewhere? I hope not. I'm gonna give him a minute or two and see if he lies down again. Sometimes he will, sometimes he'll go back to sleep, but... But if he lost his pacifier... I don't know how we're gonna wean that thing off of him. Or him off of it. How does the grammar work there? Because he's so dependent on it to get to sleep, and I'm just... But it would be easier for us if he didn't need it. Because when he loses it, he panics, which is not great. I think he's looking for it. Hi, Flop. Baby just woke up and I think he's lost his pacifier, which is not great news. So we might have to end soon. Oh, is he lying back down? Oh, he might try to go back to sleep. I don't think he has his pacifier though. Okay, I'm gonna keep an eye on him. We will continue tentatively. He's still kind of whining. Oops. But he is lying down. Should we go ahead and wrap up? I think maybe we should. Yeah. Okay, so thank you guys so much for joining me today. Sorry, Flop, I knew you just came in. Unfortunately, it looks like Baby's lost his pacifier and he's a little upset about it. So we're gonna call it there. Once the dice bag materials come in, I'm going to go back to focusing on those and sewing those up and getting those embroidered. This is just kind of interim. This is a personal project that I'm working on. So yeah, but I'm looking forward to finally getting everything listed. I do want to think about kind of a special event, like Ko-fi shop drop kickoff thing. I'm trying to think of like a clever name for it all, like all these like kimono goodies. Yeah, I don't know. I need things to rattle around, I think, a little bit more. But it's in the works. I am thinking about how to photograph, and I want to think about how to best like kind of advertise and get the word out about stuff and get eyeballs on it. And I think doing like a special stream would be nice. So I'm gonna talk to hubby about when I could possibly do that, and maybe even get a little bit more time so we can do a longer stream for that. I think his sleep schedule will have to be such that he is awake in the afternoon so that we can continue going longer rather than starting super early. Though I mean, yeah, because if I started early, I'd have to like, because I have to make breakfast and lunch and stuff and do some actual cooking. So probably not morning, so we'll probably have to start at the usual time and go longer rather than the other way around. But anyway, that's gonna do it for us today. Let's head out. Thank you guys so much for being here. Let me see who there is to raid and send the love to today. Oh, I've got a couple of options. Oh, bye-bye Carbo, bye-bye Zero. Made some good progress on some things too. Lovely, I'm so glad. I mean, oh no, how dare streamers exist to dance for my amusement. They have no lives outside of the internet or something. Let's go. Let's go say hi to Mega Animation, who I think is doing some more comic work. Mega Animation is really cool. Animator, artist, does fun stuff, and is cool vibes, chill vibes to hang out with. So let's go. Please copy one of these raid messages. Thank you guys so much for being here, and so much for your support in every way that you provide it. I'm always grateful for you, and I hope that you also get something out of the stream too. I hope that it helps you, or it is good. I'm sorry I got a little bit hot under the collar earlier today, but I do feel very strongly about certain things, and one of those things is imagining humans in a complex manner. And that includes not boiling down entire groups of people to the bad actors that exist within those groups, because there's so many ways to be a human, and if we want the respect of others, we should practice giving that respect out to those who are acting in good faith, because they do exist. They do. And I don't think that humans are inherently evil or bad. I think that we are just a big messy mix of things. And so I would just be careful about the way that we think about others and the way that we talk about others, even when we are speaking from personal pain or lived experience. We still need to keep that in mind. So please do that, and I love you guys. Please be a doll for me, take joy and comfort home with you, and I'll see you in the dollhouse again real soon. Oh, bye bye, night night.